I want to talk to you about the legit online courses that sell like hotcakes, okay? I want to give you a few hacks to really help you actually beef up your marketing, beef up your revenue generation big time. So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. The thing is that these days you have more people looking over the internet for new types of quality content to explore, especially when it comes to learning new skills. Okay, I mean now you have artificial intelligence, you have a lot of stuff. You have automation, you have a lot of stuff. Okay, so when it comes to creating legit online courses, you have the possibility to actually get things done real fast. Okay, and you can make good money if you know how to really address specific problems. Okay, the thing is, if you want to impart knowledge and expertise via an online course, you want to position yourself as an authority in your field, right? Maybe you want to foster a community of like minded individuals around your business and expand your reach, all from within your home. And you want to really you want to build a legit online course that can really scale. That's the thing, you want to scale. Let me first talk to you real fast about what an online course is. An online course is a structured learning program conducted entirely over the internet. It typically consists of pre recorded or live lectures, discussions, assignments, and assessments. Online courses are flexible, they really offer flexibility and convenience, allowing learners to access the material at their own pace and from anywhere with an internet connection. So that's really straightforward. Now, let me give you real fast the best practices to really follow this year if you are trying to create an online course that's legit. First, you want to choose the right topic. So, define your target audience. Choose something you want to teach. Choose something others want to learn. Choose something you are good at explaining, and get the lay of the land. Do some research on the topic so that you are sure that your knowledge is really up to date. Because the last thing you want is to have data that's not up to date. Number one. Number two, you want to validate your idea. If you want to really build a legit online course, you want to validate your idea to make sure the idea has monetary value. In other words, you have decent demand about this material out there on the internet. So if you want to build a legit online course, I want you to really research the topic extensively and also outline your content. Let me explain what I really mean here. When I say research the topic extensively, whether you are already an expert in your field or are looking forward to learning it from start to finish, now is the time to deep dive until you know everything there is to know about the topic. And as part of your thorough learning process, go beyond what course attendees will easily find on search results. Go the extra mile. That's important. You want to really, because that's how you are actually establishing your authority, your thought leadership. Go the extra mile and find a variety of different sources on the topic, from literature to competitor classes and webinars. You also want to do something when it comes to SEO. You want to perform keyword research, for instance, so you can see what type of queries people are looking for. Okay, from this you can get a better feel for the kinds of questions that your audience might be interested in. So that's important. You want to keep your eyes open for any subcategories within your niche. Okay, that's important. For example, if you plan on instructing a course about how to take care of of indoor plants, you definitely want to cover the basics such as water and natural lights. But in order to provide added value, look for unique angles to widen the scope of your course, like the types of air purifying plants. Next, you want to really outline your content, and that's where you're really going more granular. Okay, so when I say outline your content, you want to develop your curriculum. Okay, create an online course that shows the structure and design for the entire course. Now, on a piece of paper, what you want to do is you want to write down a list of the different lessons you plan on teaching online. And within each lesson, break it down to the main topics you want to cover. Go in a logical order and try to make your ideas evolve naturally from one to the other to ensure a smooth and frictionless learning process. And that's going to help your students also follow you. Remember that teaching is about guiding your audience through an idea step by step from A to Z. To make this clear in your course outline, define an objective for each of your lessons. And continuing with the indoor plants care example from the previous sections, you might want your students to be able to, let's say, classify the plants they have at home in one lesson and to be able to recognize signs of pest or disease in the nest. So that's really important. Next, you want to select a platform for your online course. So the whole thing is if you want to build a legit online course online, if you want to build a legit online course, you want to make sure that you have the right platform, right? You have a lot of platforms on the internet, from Kajabi to Paperbell to Wix, whatever, to Shopify, even Shopify. So once you have mapped out your course, you want to start prepping your your virtual stage, if you will. Look for a platform with features that suits your needs, such as variety of design options, built-in marketing tools, and multiple content options. So that's important. If you're looking to make a website for the first time, you can also go on players like Wix or even Shopify. So that's important. So think about all the different aspects of your sites that you need to get up and running in order to launch a course. Next, you want to create the course content. So if you want to build a legit online course, you want to create the course content. If you already have professional experience with your course topic, it's likely you've put together content about it in the past. Have you ever written a blog post or created a webinar about the subject? Maybe you have hosted a podcast or posted YouTube videos that discuss similar themes. If so, you want to revisit those themes. Think of ways to repurpose existing content to enhance your online course. It's all about adding value to the clients. Remember, it's all about adding value to your students. So if you are creating new course content, let me give you a few tips here that I want you to really consider. First of all, think about filming. So as a home-based business idea, creating an online course can be done with relatively simple equipment, and you don't have to be a video production pro in order to create a high-quality course. After all, the level of education you provide is what matters most, and you can create quality content even if you're working from home. You can film yourself speaking to the camera, record your screen while you talk in the background, or both. While your videos don't have to be pixel perfect, we actually recommend reading up on video tips for creating professional looking content, as well as choosing the right type of camera and microphone for your needs. And that's important from a scalability point of view. Also think about the editing. So after you've filmed your content, invest some time editing your raw footage, or you can just outsource this to someone like a freelancer on Upwork or Fiverr or freelancer.com. Also think about class assignments. So you can consider adding assignments and activities as part of your course curriculum to help the newly gained knowledge actually sink in. And that's what you want. You want to continue adding value to your students. And then also think about course certificates. So you want to incentivize participants even more with professional certificates and or badges. Offer a badge for accomplishments or design custom certificates that are automatically emailed to participants once they have completed your entire program. Next, you want to set goals and pricing. So if you want to build a legit online course, you want to really set goals and pricing, let's say in a consistent manner. Let me explain what I really mean here. So as with any business venture, you want to decide on pricing and sales goals for your online course so that you can guide your marketing efforts and also ensure that you are staying on track, especially when it comes to cash inflows versus cash outflows. So you want to decide how many participants you want to enroll in your course, how much revenue you aim to generate, and what success looks like for this particular project, okay? You can also pre-sell your course to raise funds and gain early signups. So when actually setting prices for your course, consider a few factors. You can think about course production costs, target audience, the competition, so research similar courses in the market and compare pricing options. You do not want to overprice or underprice, right? So you want to strike the right monetary balance. Also think about the value provided and also the sales goals. Determine how much revenue you want to generate from this course and use that to set your pricing strategy. Also, you want to sell your online course. If you want to build a legit online course, you need to be able to sell it. Now, there are 4 different options for selling your online course and monetizing your website, depending on your needs, really. You also have individual lessons for rent or purchase. You have channel subscription. You have paid plans, and then you have one-on-one real-time lessons. And alongside your paid lessons, be sure to offer a small preview of your course entirely for free. So, getting a sneak peek of what they can expect to see will encourage students to sign up for the paid classes. And your free content can be either in the form of a short trailer for each lesson, or you can offer the whole first lesson for free while the rest are actually paid. Okay, so it's really important. And how do you price your online course in terms of scalability? Well, think about competitor prices, creation time, the course value, but also the general best practice. If you want to build a legit online course, I want you to really think about marketing your content this year. And this is going to be very important in terms of flexibility. So if you've spent a lot of creative energy and valuable time to create a profitable online course, now it's time to really promote it, right? You need to get those course registrations. And to market your online course, you can use both free promotions and paid types of marketing. You can even create a logo to help your course look extra professional and stand out as you promote it. So you want to take a look at some of the most popular and effective ways to advertise your course. So for instance, you have email marketing, you have social media marketing, you have emails, paid ads, YouTube and promo videos, you have referrals and reviews, you have website pop-up, other websites, and you have blog posts. This is important. You also have influencers, so you can partner, for instance, with industry influencers to reach your audience niche. You have affiliate programs, you have webinar, you can collaborate with instructors, and you can also go multilingual. So really, it depends on what kind of strategy you want to really focus on. And you can also gather feedback. So you can really think about, having, I would say, social proof. Okay, when it comes to your online course, take advantage of opportunities to improve your curriculum by asking for feedback, either during and after the course. The more efforts you put into improving your course, the more likely it is for a student to recommend you or enroll in future workshops. Okay, so to get feedback, what you can do is you can create surveys with the help of a form builder and ask about students' experience, suggestions for improvements, and anything else they hope to get out of the course. And once you actually measure the success and analyze the answers, you can adjust and continue running better and better courses. It really depends on how long you want to really run the program. What you want to do here, if you want to build a legit online course, is actually think about building a learning community. And this is going to help you big time. Let me explain. Online education is mostly a solitary activity, right? Therefore, fostering a community of learners around your course will greatly improve their experience, contributing to the overall success of your course in the first place. And the cool thing is that an active online community can help users share their learning process with a group of peers. And together they can create their own experiences, their own souvenirs. They can celebrate their successes and raise any questions they may have. You also want to encourage your course members to connect and build relationships and provide opportunities for them to ask questions. You can also collect feedback and testimonials, by the way. In addition, students can bounce ideas off one another, generating a vibrant conversation and enhancing the interest around your class. And so your online community is also a good place to share news about upcoming courses or other opportunities that might be of interest to this already engaged audience. Okay, so that's really good in terms of flexibility. Now, some options for fostering an active learning community include a members area, an online forum, social media groups. Okay, like you can have groups on Facebook, for instance, or you can have online communication platforms. So those are actually the best practices to really think about this year. let me talk to you quickly about top hacks to consider. Now, there are some common mistakes to avoid when creating an online course. Neglected clear learning objectives, okay? Do not actually forget those. You have to really remember those. Those are really critical. So, clearly defined learning objectives are the foundation of an effective online course. I've said this before, but I want to really repeat it, okay? Because those learning objectives provide a roadmap for learners, ensuring that they understand what they will gain from the course and how it will benefit them. So, without clear objectives, what happens here is that learners have no idea what to expect. Learners may feel lost and unsure of the course's purpose for them. What's the value added for them? What kind of value can they really extract from the course? And that's really bad because you don't want to have, the last thing you want to have is to have learners that are confused or, let's say, even disturbed about your course in the first place. Also, if you have lack of interactivity and engagement, so online courses shouldn't be passive learning experiences. So you want to incorporate interactive elements such as quizzes, polls, discussions, and hands-on activities to actually keep learners engaged and motivated. So interactive elements allow learners to apply the knowledge they gain and reinforce their understanding. If you have poor quality audio and video, okay, audio and video quality, again, I've said this before, you don't have to have like a pro level sort of quality, but you want to have a decent quality. And those, when it comes to audio and video, the quality plays a significant role in the overall learning experience. So ensure your audio is clear and free from background noise, and use high quality video that's visually appealing and easy to follow. Poor audio and video can distract learners and hinder their ability to grasp the content. Also, if you have inadequate testing and feedback, so regular testing and feedback are crucial for assessing, let's say, learner progress and identifying areas for improvement. So you want to incorporate quizzes, assignments, and self-assessments throughout the course to gauge learners' understanding and provide constructive feedback. Also, ignoring accessibility and usability. So make sure your online course is really accessible to learners learners with disabilities. You want to use inclusive language, provide alternative text for images, and consider using transcripts for videos. This will help you big time, believe me. Especially if you want to really use the content of a lesson, you want to repurpose it. Ensure the course platform is very easy to navigate and compatible with various devices. So that's really important. Okay, so you can really create an online course real fast. Just remember that the cost of creating an online course depends on content creation, for instance, video production, writing, graphic design. You have software and tools for course development and delivery, and even hosting, by the way. So you have website hosting and domain registration, and you have marketing and advertising costs. So you have a pretty wide variety of costs to really think about. But don't forget to make your course interactive. So as a coda in today's conversation, I spoke to you about how to build a legit online course. I gave you the overview, the best practices, the top hacks, and now the coda. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.